Hi guys, my name is Anubhav and welcome to Our Backpacker. Today I'm going to share a very deep and personal experience with you that I had very recently, and it's about something that relates to travel, and it's something that can actually motivate you in life to do more. Alright, so let's start with the story. Recently I was looking in the internet to learn a new language. Alright, I came across Spanish because I have loved Spanish ever since I watched this movie called Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Right? So I learned Spanish from that time, and so I decided I want to learn a new language, and I tried different approaches. I came across different languages. There was German, there was Italian, this and that. They were all kind of very tough, and I really did not have the passion to learn them. So I stuck to Spanish. Now I have chosen the language that I have to learn, that is Spanish. The next step was from where to learn. Alright, now I tried a lot of different apps, I tried a lot of different websites to self-learn Spanish, but none of them worked, because obviously to learn a language that is this complex and at the same time extremely beautiful, it becomes troublesome to find a very relevant or valid source to learn it from. Alright, now I did not really have a choice, but deep within I knew that Spanish is a language that is beauty personified. Alright, it's beauty in writing. So Spanish is something that has always intrigued me, that has always impressed me in a certain way, and I always knew that I want to learn a language that is at least like Spanish, because it's a very beautiful language. The words, the accent, the way you speak, the way people respond, it's just amazing. So now I needed to find a mentor, I needed to find a teacher from where I can learn Spanish. That is when I came across this website called iAmigo Spanish School. And I think clicking on that website link was one of the greatest things I've done in my life, because the way they taught me Spanish is just beyond amazing. It is beyond amazing. Alright, now I want to give you a demonstration of how they actually teach Spanish and why I'm recommending this. I'm recommending this first because we need to find a very valid source of learning. Alright, to learn a language that is this complex, we need to find a very valid source of learning. Alright, next, the way that they teach is, let's say you're a student, I'm a teacher. Alright, I'll say something in Spanish, you will repeat in Spanish. That's basic conversation going on. Alright, there's a message, there's a feedback, that's the basic conversation going on. But it's much more than that. The instructor uses pictures, the instructor uses videos, the instructor uses live examples, and the instructor even talks to you in Spanish and you have to reply in Spanish. So it's really amazing how conversational learning becomes. Alright, usually there's the kind of learning where someone is speaking and you're just listening to them like a boring lecture, but this is not like that. This is conversational learning. While having a conversation with your instructor, you are actually learning Spanish. My instructor was Gabriela, and she taught me so well. I think in that one trial class that I took, the first trial class that I took, in just I think 1 hour, 1.5 hours, I was able to speak Spanish. Not completely obviously, but I was able to speak Spanish. I understood the accent, I understood the flow of the words, how they go, and how you really have to pronounce something, how you really have to go about it, and how you have to speak a sentence. So I really started doing it in Spanish, and it was just amazing to me how easy something can be, because Spanish always looked like a complicated language to me, because it had different kinds of words and different meanings of a certain word and all that. It was very confusing in the beginning. But after that 1 hour of trial class, I was speaking Spanish, and that has shocked me ever since, because to learn a language, even a little bit of a language, in just 1 hour and being perfect at it is just amazing. I mean, it's rare to find. Alright, even if you want to learn Hindi, even if you want to learn English, in 1 hour you can never be fluent in both of these languages. Alright, but she made me fluent in Spanish in that 1 hour. Right? And now a general misconception I had was, okay, this was trial class, maybe from the next time she'll be just like a boring instructor, this and that. But no, even in the second class, in the third class, all of the classes that they go about, they maintain the same passion, same enthusiasm to teach Spanish. They're not doing it for a living, they're not doing it because they're a company, they're not doing it because they're a school or an academy. They are doing it because they love it. They love the language itself. So the way that they teach is just amazing. It is simple, it is easy, and it is affordable. Alright, As you can see, you might have gone to the comment section already because people have this habit on YouTube. But in my description section, I have put a link to a trial class as well as the iAmigo website. You can go ahead, you can check it, and trust me, after you have done that Spanish classes with them, you'll come back here and you'll comment and you will thank me for recommending you this. Because it is such that whenever you want to learn something new, you need to have a mentor who already knows it first. Second, you need to have a mentor who is passionate enough to teach you. Second, and you need to have a mentor who is free to teach you. So you can choose your own trial class, you can choose your own timings of the classes. It's not like the class starts every day at the same time. No, you can choose your own time. You can do it whenever you want, right? So this is something that impressed me a lot, because as far as the e-learning is concerned, you know, there are a lot of brands in the market, there are a lot of companies in the market that teach various things. Some teach even languages, but the way that I have learned from iAmigo, I don't think so in my life I have ever found a website or an app that teaches Spanish with such effectiveness. It was just beyond me. It was just amazing, and it was, I really do not have words to describe the way that they teach, because it is something that I have never seen before. It's not like it's a very general concept that I can speak about. It's not something that I have really seen before, and that has shocked me to the core, because it is, I think it's very amazing that a number of passionate people are really trying to teach you something that they are very passionate about, and they are trying to make you an expert in a language that is a much needed language, that is a global language today, right? You have to go to Europe, you need to know at least one language of that kind, right? So Spanish is one of the most beautiful languages to go with. And if you have watched Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, you probably know why Spanish is so beautiful. All right, you might have heard that song called Señorita, right? I've heard that too, and it's a beautiful language. And I suggest, I would not request, because I suggest that you should take Spanish lessons. All right, if you plan to go abroad, if you plan to, you know, expand your international limits and travel internationally, then you need to know at least one language other than English. All right, you might know Hindi, you might know English, perfect. You might also know the regional languages of India, perfect. But what about those international languages that are now becoming global languages like Spanish, right? So you definitely need this language. And I knew the market for this language. I knew that this language is needed for people. That is why today I'm making this video, so I can directly recommend to you the perfect place to go to learn this. All right, you know, you need not to go in different places, different websites, different apps to learn this language. It's just one portal, and in this one portal you can learn Spanish in a way that you might have never imagined in your life, right? I'm suggesting you this, I'm recommending you this particular portal because you guys trust me, and I know that I will uphold your trust, and I know that you will learn something of value. Something what? You'll learn everything of value. All right, let's be honest here. So that's pretty much it, and my today's video is just only about Spanish. And the reason I have made a personal video about telling iAmigo and all that is because I want you to know that to find such a platform where you can learn Spanish in such an easy way is very rare. And now since you have got it, I think you should take it. You will find the link in the description below of the trial class and of the website as well. So you can go ahead, you can check. If you're not really sure whether you want to learn Spanish or not, at least go and book a trial class. So after the trial class, I'm sure you will book one. Alright? So now take care and stay healthy, stay safe at home. I know quarantine sucks, but you have to do it. Alright? Take care. I'll soon be traveling to a lot of different places. I have planned a lot. So once I start that journey, I'll let you know. Alright, take care. Bye.